Art, it's more than colors and canvas. It's secrets, struggles, genius, and sometimes madness. Welcome to History Reimagined, where we uncover the hidden stories behind the world's greatest artists and their masterpieces. Salvador Dalí is known for melting clocks and eccentric flair, but few know his deepest secret. At age 5, his parents took him to his dead brother's grave and told him, "You are your brother, reborn." This belief haunted Dalí all his life, feeding into his surreal vision. Works like Portrait of My Dead Brother capture a man torn between two identities. Pablo Picasso, modern art's revolutionary, once found himself in scandal. In 1911, the Mona Lisa vanished from the Louvre. Police interrogated Picasso, suspecting he might have bought stolen artworks. Though cleared, the incident left a shadow on his reputation, adding mystery to his name. Even geniuses aren't safe from suspicion, as we reveal here on History Reimagined. Leonardo da Vinci, a name synonymous with genius. He dreamed of flying machines, painted the Mona Lisa, and dissected human bodies to understand life itself. But he had one flaw. He rarely finished what he started. Some paintings took him 17 years. When he died, he left hundreds of sketches and half-finished projects. His brilliance was endless, but so were his unfinished ideas. Vincent van Gogh, one of the world's most celebrated painters today, was barely recognized in his own time. Throughout his life, he sold just one painting, The Red Vineyard at Arles. Tormented by mental illness, Van Gogh painted vibrant colors and swirling skies. But in 1890, despair overtook him, and he ended his own life. Now, his works sell for millions, proving that genius isn't always seen while the artist is alive. Gustav Klimt, known for golden, shimmering art like The Kiss, kept an unusual secret in his studio. He sometimes used cat urine as a fixative for pigments, believing it made colors stay brighter. Behind the beauty of his works lie some rather strange methods. Minimalist sculptor Carl André's life became a true crime mystery. In 1985, his wife Anna Mendieta fell from their 34th floor apartment. André was accused of murder but acquitted for lack of evidence. Decades later, the art world remains divided, and protests still shadow his exhibitions. Sandy Skoglund creates installations that blur reality and imagination. She once filled an entire room with raw bacon, walls, floors, and furniture. It's art at its most deliciously bizarre. Yves Klein invented a new color, International Klein Blue, a deep electric shade meant to capture infinity, sky, and endless space. For Klein, art was not just paint, but pure emotion. Grant Wood's iconic painting, American Gothic, shows a stern farmer and a woman by his side. Many assume they're husband and wife. In truth, Wood used his sister and his dentist as models. Art hides secrets, even in the most familiar faces. Claude Monet painted sunlight, water lilies, and shifting skies, yet his father wanted him to run a grocery store. Instead, Monet followed his passion and birthed Impressionism. Sometimes destiny is just one brushstroke away. John James Audubon painted 435 bird species in exquisite detail. His watercolors bring nature alive. Even today, birds seem ready to fly off the page. Georges Braque, co-founder of Cubism, became the first living artist exhibited in the Louvre. Art isn't only history, it's alive and ever-changing. Edgar Degas was fascinated by ballerinas. He painted over 1,500 works, capturing not just grace on stage, but exhaustion behind the scenes. His art reveals beauty and struggle intertwined. Tim Knowles lets nature help create his art. He ties pens or brushes to trees, letting wind and weather draw lines. His work blends human intention with nature's own hand. Henri Matisse's Le Bateau hung upside down at MoMA for 46 days. Thousands admired it, completely inverted. Even great art can flip the world upside down. Jackson Pollock's paintings swirl and drip with chaos. He often smoked while working, leaving ashes embedded in the paint. For Pollock, art was total freedom and total chaos. Caravaggio, master of Baroque light and shadow, but his life was as dramatic as his paintings. He brawled, fled from murder charges, and painted saints with faces from Rome's streets. His genius burned bright and dangerously. Millions celebrate Jesus' birth on December 25th. Yet historians say he likely wasn't born that day. Early Christians never agreed on the date, and some Orthodox churches still celebrate Christmas in January. History's greatest truths can remain mysteries, and History Reimagined is here to explore them. Behind every masterpiece lies a human story, of genius, secrets, and sometimes sorrow. This is History Reimagined, where art comes alive and hidden stories come to light.